Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Quincy, people are saying you are distancing yourself from Diddy. Now, listen, some of y'all might be like, baby, I would distance myself from your daddy too. He about to take everybody down, including maybe Justin and Christian if they don't flip and turn state's witness. I'm sorry, federal witness. But, baby, they say the reason that Quincy is actually distancing himself from Diddy is one of two things. One, he don't appreciate the way Diddy used to treat his mama, okay? Two, Quincy has gotten closer to his daddy, whatever Albie Chore's faults are. And baby, he did sign off on custody for Diddy, not even custody, on letting Diddy adopt his kid, even though he knew what Diddy was doing to Kim Porter and knew that Kim Porter was whatever, and basically called Diddy the devil himself. But baby, time has a way of healing everything. It looks like Albie Shore is maybe talking sense into Quincy, but forget all that. And this is the most important thing. It seems like Quincy has distanced himself from Diddy for two, maybe three very important reasons. And that is because when the chips fall, Quincy always played the background, never cared so much about being the limelight. Maybe he does feel a little salty about Diddy ruining his acting career, but we'll talk about that later. But at the end of the day, he wants to be there. So if anything happens to Diddy, he'll be there to pick up the pieces with those girls. That's right. Everybody's been wondering what's going to happen to Diddy's daughters. Who's going to raise them? Some people have said Kamora Lee. But baby, Quincy looks like he's stepping up to the plate and saying, baby, we don't need Kamora. We got me. Now, before you do that, say, oh my God, that don't even make any sense. It actually does, because if you don't realize, Quincy been more of a daddy to those girls than Quincy ever was. I know after Kim passed away, Diddy was all in there talking about bumping, I'm missing you, and doing his little, I don't even know. At this point, I think Diddy might be a narcissist if all these allegations can be true. Even though Diddy does maintain his innocence, and he said he gonna beat the case. Okay. In any case, it looks like Quincy is stepping up. For those of y'all that doubt, I got a little montage of him actually being a daddy and being highly involved in the girls' lives. They are tight, tight, tight. And Quincy sees that there might be an opportunity for him to actually step up and make his mama proud. But before we get into that, let me show you this clip about why everybody thinks that Quincy is distancing himself from Diddy. Hold on.
All right, here we go with this question. Y'all just kidding at this point, I know, but why is it still a question? Why am I missing? Where have I gone? Did the Amber Alert go off? Did y'all phone do the zzz with a description that said me? Because if not, I don't know where I could be.
Now, y'all, I know I rolled my eyes too. Quincy, stop playing stupid, boy. You know why we asking why you missing. The whole world is concerned about you, your brothers, and your daddy. And you talking about, why is everybody so concerned? Anyway, let's continue.
Other than my house, my home, I'm a homebody, working on new music, project called ETA on the way, streaming shit. 90% of the shit I do is behind the scenes. So like, if I got time to publish something or y'all see something, that's like the 10% of what y'all actually might know or might get. And that ain't a lot. 10% is nothing. It's not majority. It's far from majority.
Okay, we get it, Quincy. Your name is Bennett and you ain't in it. And shoot, I don't blame him either for distancing himself. Because at the end of the day, Quincy was never into that party lifestyle that Justin and Christian seemed to have gotten dragged in by their father.
But I've been home. I'm a homebody. I wish I had a better answer. I truly do.
Now, baby, listen, I 100% believe him. I remember when he kind of distanced himself from Diddy, when Quincy was really, really, really making it as an actor. And he could have gone far. He was talented. He had the looks. He had everything that he needed and the charisma. And Diddy stepped in and started an argument with Lee Daniels, then said he wanted all publishing rights, then said he wanted all this. Again, look at every time any of his kids seem to even have an opportunity to rise up bigger than him or outside of his grasp, he finds a way to ruin it. He literally started an argument, threatened to sue Lee Daniels, this, that, and the third, making Quincy lose out on his acting gigs. And then let's not forget, Justin was admitted into Harvard. He talked him into going to UCLA, then started a fight with the UCLA football coach and got him kicked out I don't know if he was kicked off the team, but baby, he left that university, at least in public shame. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they cooled off around there. But you know what? At the end of the day, I do tend to believe what the streets are saying. That, think about it. Quincy is over 18, right? And he seems to be super responsible, and he loves his sisters like no other. Whatever you can say about Diddy, one thing he did right was Kim Porter was a very loving mother to all her children and raised her children to be super tight. Again, when you look at how close Quincy is, how close he sticks to his sisters, it 100% makes sense. And also, with this federal raid, a lot of people don't know whether Justin going to be going down. A lot of people don't know whether Christian is going to be going down. Let's not forget he got his own charges. And maybe Quincy is looking at the way Diddy did Justin and Christian. At the end of the day, let's not forget, right? Diddy 100% could have stopped the lawsuit from Justin coming out. All he had to do was settle with the girl. With Christian. Diddy 100% could have kept Justin's name out of that lawsuit. They could have settled for Justin and went to court to the rest. Or he could have settled with everything. He didn't. He didn't care. Half the people's names that are mentioned in that lawsuit, Diddy knew about this, according to Little Rod's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, for a minimum of 2 to 3 months, as much as 6 months. He knew about it. He didn't care. He was only worried about himself. So now you got Diddy going down, Justin going down, because Justin was tied to Diddy's business. And if you hear what the streets are saying about Justin work in Atlanta, again, I'm not saying that he is guilty of anything. I do think his daddy is and got him tied up in some stuff. And if you look at Christian and that mess that Diddy got him tied up with on the boat, it's a mess. But Christian is close to his sisters. Christian is solid. Quincy. I always get them boys mixed up. Quincy is close to his family. He is a family man. He's super solid. He's always with baby love. He's always around. He's always with the girls. He seems to be a solid family man. Say what you want. Kim did a good job of keeping Quincy out of Diddy's lair. But again, I do think when Diddy ruined Christian's acting chances, my opinion, you don't got to believe in me. Don't believe me. Go do your own research and then come back and let me know what you think. But honestly, I do feel like when that stuff with Diddy and Christian went down, right? That stuff with Diddy and Justin went down with the raids, them in handcuffs. It's interesting to me that Quincy was neither arrested nor was he detained really by the feds. He has not been a person of interest. I think that's why Misa is so worried about Justin. He is an actual person of interest. But anyway, y'all, listen, hope the twins will be okay. It looks like they have somebody solid like Quincy looking after them. But baby, it's a good thing because Diddy seems at this point to only be worried about himself. And maybe that's all he needs to be worried about because, baby, it don't seem like any redemption is coming. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.